People even want the women's games to be free. Even on talk shows, how many of the Black Queens are invited to come on? Even in our TV commercials and other publicity machineries. I also think branding plays a huge role. What are the male ballers doing off pitch that builds their fan base?
Talking about branding,
yeah, that's Jamila. That's a very great point.
And so,
for that point, you have won a flask. Come to GH1 TV and come and pick up your flask.
That's a huge.
I mean, that's a very great point, right?
So we have to wait for the Black Stars to be kicked, and then we get what is left. It got to a point in the qualifier in Ghana. Our Black Queens, our Black Princesses had to cut their jerseys so it will fit because we're too big on them. That's the branding. They went for a tournament and they came back to confess that they saw their fellow from US and they were watching them.
Let me be honest with you. I think this situation was as a result of the contract which was signed between the then administration and Puma.
That's my point. They don't have women football in mind.
Where they said that, I think it was based, the contract was for the Black Stars. It didn't even trickle down to the other national teams. And then eventually, I think that when that issue came up, they had to go and then change the whole thing and then.
I want us to end the conversation with preparation, but let me ask you, Graham and Abby, who are the top players in the Black Queens that we're very sure can bring us some victory?
You talk of Samira Suleiman, you talk of Afali, you talk of we call her Amapeli. We have Faustina Hagan, we have Peslochi. We could have had Pesle Dubia if we had fast forward her operation. Another negligence.
I think
Edema Tobo, if she'll come back like you're saying, she's gone out like that. So and Sandra Uswansa should come back. Florence Datsun should be back. She's also in the States. She should come. We have the names. They are of quality. For Sandra Uswansa, I'm happy for the graduation she has had. From under 17, she was nominated for FIFA's youngest player. She played under 20. She had a chance to go outside. I saw her play in the last qualifier Pesla, and it was superb. How I wish we had Pesle Dubia in this tournament. We would have had something else, but that is only a wish.
Okay.
So there are lots of them to look out for. If we want to know them, if we want to know them, we will know them.
Who speaks impeccable English.
You remember how the princesses missed her when she wasn't part of the team?
We'll end it. We have just about a few minutes to go. We'll end it with the preparation, but I just want to take a few more comments. Albi AJ says, I think Ghana is not ready to host this African Women Cup of Nations. Very, very poor in preparation for this tournament. Is it true?
Preparation-wise, I think with the external factors, let's say with the stadia, the hotels, buses to carry teams, media, I think we are almost there or thereabouts. We are probably 90% ready. But the team itself, the team Ghana, that is where my concern is a bit. At the draw, I was telling Graham that a few people would wish we avoided South Africa, who have been the best team in the continent for the past 2 years. We wanted to avoid even Cameroon at a point. But the draw has come. We have to embrace it. We are going to have very good games in there. But you look at our preparation as Team Ghana. While the likes of South Africa are playing friendlies, Chile, the Japans, and the USA, for all due respect to Ampim Dankwa ladies and Fabulous ladies, our Black Queens were playing Ampim Dankwa ladies, Fabulous ladies, and the likes. And you look at even the mode of training, where they were training on an AstroTurf in Pram Pram, and where the tournament is going to be played on the grass, and you realize they played against Fabulous ladies in Kumasi and they struggled on the grass. It tells you that preparation-wise, what are our technical handlers even doing? I remember even at the draw, Coach Bash said that I asked William or somebody like that asked him about our preparation, and he said that, look, when you are going to play, when you're going to write an international exam, you don't go to the UK or US to study. You study in your country, because you are not writing that TOEFL in the UK. You write it in Ghana. Fair enough. It may be true. It may be true. But what are you testing your might against? We've seen our competitors testing their might against some of the big shots in women football. Yes. The good thing is in the next few weeks you're going to have friendlies against South Africa and Zambia. And until then, we can't really tell whether this team is ready for the tournament. Now we have a whole chunk of foreign-based players yet to come. The coach has told us he's put his philosophy, his game plan across the girls who are here. Those who are going to come, how much time do they have to quickly adjust to whatever the coach has for them? So it's a whole thing altogether. I feel that, yes, we haven't given them that much credit or much attention. Fair enough. But the team itself, on the base of preparations too, I feel the coach needs to do more. Yeah.
Okay, Graham, I'll give you the last word. Abigail. Your final word.
For me, I'm excited. So you know how I've always felt about this. I have a lot of things coming up in the next 21 days, just so we all help to get people involved, and then together we have a very good tournament. Personally, I believe in these ladies because I know what they can do and what they will do when they decide to do it with or without anybody. And thank God for the experience most of them have had. I spoke to Linda Shen during the draw, and quickly I gained my confidence back. On a good day, I have seen her being a part of this team from 2014, 2016 to this edition. She's played very pivotal role in the team, and so I am happy when they still fly in with their own money but are ready to play for Mother Ghana. So for the girls, I am happy. For Coach Bash, yes, he's an experienced manager. He's put his discipline and his philosophy out there. Even with other clubs he's coached there in Ghana. I just pray that the girls will understand him. In the next 21 days, I'm just hoping that a lot of things we should have done a year or two ago, we should be able to put the important ones together and make Ghana a place for the rest of Africa to look.
All right. Graham.
My job basically is to ensure that Greater Accra becomes one of the best host cities for this competition. And what we needed to do when we met the CAF team, everything is on course. I think the majority of us plays our own, thinking on the Accra Sports Stadium, whether it's ready or not. I'm also worried about the hotels that is going to take care of the visitors that are going to come in. Everything is in place. All the things that need to be done are being done. Now, talk about the Black Queens. We are playing a tournament in Ghana. They have had the opportunity to acclimatize here. The foreign-based players or the teams that are going to come, majority of them want to come early so they can also stay in Ghana and acclimatize. We will have that advantage for some of them. South Africa, I don't want to compare our football, our women's football to that of South Africa in terms of funding, in terms of support. They've had the best. Even the universities in South Africa are doing a lot more to accommodate some of these girls and educate them there. South African universities and Ghana universities are obviously different in terms of sports. So they have that advantage. Majority of their girls have been together for the last 3 or 4 or 5 years. So we have our peculiar issues. And I'm also happy that some of our ladies are moving out to study abroad and also continue their football. So what we can do as a people is that, like somebody said, our mentality over female staff has always been minimal. But this is an opportunity for us to reshape that. We are hosting a major competition for the ladies. Cheers, we are grateful. We'll continue to be grateful that you are giving us another chance. And then